everyone. I'm Ms. Smith and I am a part of the Upper School Mathematics Department here at Admiral Farragut Academy. Welcome to my classroom. In this hands-on activity, students cut out known cross-sections from colorful paper and place them on a base made of Play-Doh. The base is the region bounded by two functions, which they use as a visual to set up the integral in order to find the volume. This learning process increases their overall ability to understand volume from a two-dimensional graph and better prepares them for the abstract concepts on the AP test. In this technology-based activity, students are on the hunt to find hidden QR codes around campus. They use a free QR scanner app on their mobile devices to pull up questions I created on the computer. This type of review has been very successful for many of my students because not only does it keep them engaged, but it requires them to use problem-solving skills within their groups. From a teaching standpoint, I love this activity because each question they scan is stored on their device. This allows my students to practice outside of school wherever they're at because, let's face it, teenagers these days don't go anywhere without their cell phone. In this lesson, each student is assigned a few x values along the parent function of sine. They are asked to find the slopes at each point and to represent these slopes with a sticker. As you can see, inductive reasoning and collaboration skills were in full force as students used their prior knowledge to help each other. After all the stickers were placed, they made a connection graphically between the slopes of sine and its derivative cosine.
We're looking up the heights of NBA forwards in the playoffs this year.
What airline is the most efficient in making money?
Doing what is the height of the first round NFL player from the 2017 NFL draft?
What is the average price of a flight from Tampa to New York?
How do diet prices differ from around the world?
Whether the Rays will leave St. Pete because of their low attendance.
What team do you think will win the Cup Russia 2017?
In this out-of-the-classroom activity, students worked in groups to create slope fields using sidewalk chalk. This allowed them to focus on finding the slope at each point of the graph piece by piece. In the end, they could step back to look at the entire slope field put together without feeling overwhelmed. Some students chose to show their work on the tennis court, and some opted for paper and a clipboard. This turned out to be a really fun experience for my calculus class, and it also provided me with a great tool to use as an informal assessment.